So I have these two best friends. They're really bright and cheerful, not to mention supportive. They've carried me through good times and bad breakups. We've been everywhere together, from San Diego to Italy. Who are these amazing friends? They're my running shoes. As a runner, I can relate to the love-hate relationship that most people have with running, or maybe it's more hate. I know it's good for me and I love how I feel afterwards, but it's hard work. Today I want to let you know about the health benefits of running, so you know why this activity and exercise in general is so worthwhile. Running is a great way to improve your overall health because it strengthens your bones and muscles, improves cardiovascular health, and even boosts your mood and improves psychological health. And today we will be exploring these three main benefits. So running on a regular basis improves bone density and muscle strength. And when we're young, our bones and muscles are growing at an accelerated rate. But as we age, this process slows down. And if we don't exercise our musculoskeletal system, then it will become weak as we get older. And so we become more susceptible to osteoporosis and diseases like that. And so osteoporosis is a condition characterized by bone tissue deterioration and low bone density. And symptoms include low back pain and actually loss of height as you get older. And it tends to affect older individuals, and it increases the risk for wrist, hip, and vertebral fractures by around 15%. And it affects over 75 million people in Europe, Japan, and the US combined. And just to give you like a little bit of reference, that's about the same as the amount of people who are affected by heart disease, according to the Bulletin of the World Health Organization. Diseases such as osteoporosis can be avoided through regular physical activity, and when bones undergo stress from regular running, they respond to that stress by growing and becoming stronger. And so stronger muscles and bones improve balance and coordination, and decrease the likelihood of injury. And muscles are similar in that they grow when you exercise them. And so increased muscle mass also has the benefit of increasing your metabolism. So in other words, the more muscle that you have, the more calories you're burning at rest. So if you're watching Netflix, you're still burning calories. However, running can do so much more than just make you stronger and prevent you from falling and breaking a hip when you get older. Running is one of the best and most effective cardiovascular exercises. According to the Harvard Heart Letter, Dr. Thomas Lee states that long-term studies of elite athletes indicate that they have above average life expectancies and low risk for heart disease. When we run, our muscles require more oxygen from the blood, and so our hearts work faster to deliver and harder to deliver more oxygenated blood to our leg muscles. And according to the American Heart Association, running on a regular basis trains the cardiac muscle to increase maximum output, which means that more blood per heart contraction is being delivered to the muscle tissue. And muscle tissue also improves its ability to extract oxygen from the blood the more that you train. But you don't have to be an elite athlete to get these benefits. According to the American College of Cardiology, we're assured that even just 5 to 10 minutes of running or cardio exercise per day can dramatically reduce the risk for cardiovascular related death. In fact, balance is key. You don't want to be running like 20 miles every day because according to the Harvard Heart Letter, blood tests immediately after a marathon contain proteins that indicate possible cardiac tissue damage. So since the heart is a muscle, like your quads or your abs or your biceps, it needs rest because it gets fatigued. And so if you're running that much every single day, it could damage your heart. So that being said, building your way up to longer runs over a period of time can benefit your psychological health as well, because running for an extended period of time promotes the release of endorphins, which is the body's like happy, feel-good chemicals, And so that's where the runner's high comes from. And even the simple accomplishment of putting on your running shoes and getting out there can like boost your self-esteem, because you did something for yourself, and especially if you're working towards a goal, it can make you feel good. There are also emotional benefits to running as well. Dr. Miller, the assistant professor of psychiatry at Harvard Medical School, stated that moderate exercise stimulates nerve cell growth in the hippocampus, which is the area of the brain that regulates mood. So even just short sessions of exercise can stimulate nerve cell growth, and in patients suffering from depression, that was actually as effective as antidepressants in some cases. So regular exercise is an essential component to a well-rounded, healthy lifestyle, and running is one of the best ways to improve health because it is easily accessible and has such an array of short-term and long-term benefits. Running, both short distance and long distance, can build bone muscle and increase bone density, increasing metabolism and preventing injury. It slashes the risk of heart disease and increases life expectancy, and can even improve your mood. So whether you're happy or down or just in need of a study break, I hope you know now enough about running to turn to your friends your running shoes in addition to Netflix.